Hello, my name is Dave Juve. I'm a Senior Vice President here at the Business and Industry Association, and this is BIA's weekly legislative video update. Well, I'm sorry to report New Hampshire let a key economic development opportunity slip through its fingers last week when the House voted to kill Senate Bill 61, the right to work legislation. This was one of BIA's top legislative priorities. What is right to work? Well, essentially, it means no individual could be compelled to either join a union or pay what is called agency fees for union representation as a condition of employment. There are 27 states around the country that have right to work laws on the books, none in the Northeast. And so, had this bill passed, New Hampshire would have been the only right to work state in this region, which would have given us a competitive advantage because many companies in New Hampshire or around the country have indicated they will only expand or locate to right to work states. So that bill is dead for this year and most likely next session too. But the issue will be back and BIA will be there fighting to see that it gets passed. On a happier note, the House did pass two business tax bills that are pretty critical. One is Senate Bill 3. That is the bill that took paycheck protection loans, especially those loans that were forgiven, and made that revenue exempt from taxation under the state's business profits tax. So that's great news for any company that got a PPP loan to get them through the pandemic. The second bill, Senate Bill 101, is especially important for the state's smallest business community. It takes the filing threshold, which is currently $50,000, and raises that to $92,000, and then ties that to the consumer price index, so it will be adjusted for inflation every 2 years. What that means is if you're a company and you've made $92,000 a year or less, you don't have to pay any taxes on that revenue, nor do you even have to file a business profits tax return. So that's very helpful for the small business community. And now let me turn it over to my colleague, David Creer.
Hi, I'm David Creer, Director of Public Policy at BIA. As the House was finishing the last of the Senate bills last week, they threw in a surprise curveball by just barely voting to add the language of House Bill 177 to Senate Bill 103. House Bill 177 was the bill which would ban the siting of new landfills within 2 miles of a state park. By putting this language into Senate Bill 103, a bill which originally dealt with taxes on out-of-state businesses operating in New Hampshire during a state of emergency, the House is trying to force it through the Senate, who already voted with a bipartisan majority to kill it. BIA has been fighting House Bill 177 because limiting landfill capacity will increase disposal costs in the state. Putting its language into another bill won't stop us from doing whatever we can to prevent these landfill moratoriums. This has been BIA's Legislative Video Update, and be sure to read our weekly Legislative Review newsletter every Monday.